Welcome to the TunesTrainer tutorial classroom for workout number 2. An amazing song. I remember hearing this song, oh God, blew my mind. This is awesome. And for that, I'm putting together a bicep tricep superset. And the thing about this this workout, is that our time under tension is almost consistent, meaning that there's minimal breaks in this. So the pump and the burn on the arms is going to be fantastic. I'm going to show you a few tweaks to the exercises because it's really two main ones, varied with both double and unilateral exercises. So without further ado, let's go into it. We'll go through the exercises, and then if you haven't tried the workout, oh my gosh, the best bands ever. And we're going to get some nice big pumps on our arms. So without further ado, let's go. Righty-ho. Equipment, first of all you need is dumbbells, okay? Now, we will do a variation of this, many of them in fact, where we'll use bands and some body weight, but today, dumbbells. I'm choosing, here I think these are they 17.5, is that, let me see. 17.5, yep, 17.5. So we're gonna start with that. Now the thing with this is we don't wanna go crazy heavy because I know for a fact later in this relatively quick workout, form's gonna break down. So we work with a weight that is gonna challenge us. First exercise, and I usually do this a lot when I do supersets on arms, is I'm gonna work with the triceps. And we're going to be doing a close grip push-up. You can either do it on the dumbbells. So I would position these down here like this, and this is for our triceps. And then I'm gonna come in and drop a little bit between, just have a little bit extra stretch on the triceps, and then come up. Of course, you can, and I'll do this in the workout, change to palms on the floor if you'd like to do that. I'm okay with my wrists are okay, but sometimes if you've got wrist issues, by being on a dumbbell like this, especially a hex one, which isn't going to roll, okay, it's actually better for the wrists for some people. So bear that in mind. We can be here or here, and we're going to do the close grip push-up. We're coming in, elbows pinned to the side, because later in the workout, I end up moving these out a little bit and making it almost like a hybrid of a push-up, so the elbows come a little bit further out. I just did that way to get a bit more of the chest activation, but usually we're going to be here, elbows pinned, dropping in, squeeze the tricep at the top. As a beginner, drop to the knees and just use these as a pivot. Come down, down, and also later in the workout, towards the end, I'll do change the tempo and go more of a slower tempo on the negative part of the move towards the end when we're doing the tricep exercises. So that there is our tricep exercise 1 throughout this sequence with some small variations you'll see in the workout. On to exercise number 2. Now exercise 2 is of course for our biceps. And this one transitions between double curls and unilateral curls where we're doing single arm curls. The first one we start off with is going to be what I call a flare curl. So we're holding one at the side, so it's got like a pull on the shoulder, and I'll have a little kink in the elbow. It just keeps this kind of pulling this way, not like that, but just stable, as opposed to just having all the weight on this side. So I'm here, again, we've talked about the staggered stance before. I like staggered stance where possible. I feel more secure than here. Whichever you fancy, it don't matter, okay? Like this, so stagger stance, and then I'm going to curl up on this arm, and I'm going to flare, bring the elbow in, and flare the hand. So it looks a bit like this, okay? I'm not twisting my torso. I'm coming up, and there, at that point, when I flare, and the elbow comes in, the contraction on the bicep shifts a little bit. You'll feel it, as opposed to if you were just doing this, okay? So we're coming up, flare, back, flare, back. X amount of reps on the left side, and then into the right side. Now also, if you see my hand placement on the dumbbell, there's occasions where I'll switch my hand, one sec, more to here and to here. But this one, it's a little bit more this way. So when I come up, I'm almost telling myself I've got to push this part up. So like that, okay? The variations of this, as we go through the workout, become also optional hammer curl variations and the double curl like this, okay? And you'll see that in the workout. And I transition finally in the final phase of the workout to alternating between hammers and flats, okay, with the slow negative at the very end, which would be here and then coming down, 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 down. When you do that, stagger the stance, okay? If you're here and you're tired, you'll be doing this most likely if the weight's pretty heavy, okay, or challenging. So that there is exercise number 2. As always, I hope that helps you. I hope you're doing well. Any questions at all, leave them in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, I would greatly appreciate if you join me on this journey. There's plenty more to come, but for now, thank you very much for your time. I hope you love the workout. It's going to pump up those arms, and more importantly, this is one of the best fans ever, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. So give it a go, workout number 2, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.